Hello everyone, we're at Paradise Park again. We ate at this Lucky Suki before, and next to it there's this barbecue place. So we're gonna try this today. It's Sunday afternoon. There's people waiting outside, so you gotta tell them, and you get a little QR code, and it brings you to an app and tells you when you can come and eat. But you can preview the menu while we wait.
ขอเชิญหมายเลข B009 B009
And it's nice that they have this system here. They call it out, and if you're deaf, you can still figure out where you are. We're on the north end of the building in the basement floor. Alright, so I gave my cue, and then the register gave me this thing, and we scanned this, brings us to the app. So let's take a look. Decent sized place there. Tables for two. Oh, tables for one as well, so that's good. Oh, check this out. They got table numbers, nice and big. As I figure out where mine is. I see, so it's a steel grill. Interesting exhaust there. Alright, let's go to this website here. So up top it says TH. We can go to English. I think it's the same app as the shabu place next door, seeing as the same company. I don't know why it starts with ice cream though. Where's the rest of the menu? This is weird. Well, maybe I gotta do it in Thai. No, still ice cream. I'll figure this out. Alright. Figure out this place here. Oh, you can wash your hands here. That's good. Big ice machine. What drinks do we have? Standard sodas, including a diet one. We have slushies. Cool. Actual tea. Alright, so that's why there's only ice cream on the app, because you can get all your food up here. Wow. Scallops, cheese, corn, squid. I think more squid up there. Shrimp, more scallops. So all the black plates are beef. You know, it'd be smart if they had a label here, but I guess no labels. Just gotta try it all. Wow, there's a lot of beef here. And then I guess red must be pork, bacon. Okay, and then white is seafood. There's some meatball yam salad, spicy salad, a hot dog one. Maybe some french fries will come later. Chicken. Brown rice. White rice must be in there. Seaweed soup. Miso soup. Oh, that's a dark miso. Well, not dark. Creamy miso. We got some fish. Oh, big, I don't know what this is. It says tonkatsu, so pork. Bunch of noodles. Interesting stuff here. sauces. Salad. All looks pretty good. One kimchi though. Get a closer look at some of this beef. Of course I don't know what it is, but it's beef of some sort. This is probably brisket. This I don't know, maybe beef, I don't know. It looks fresh. Then you can make a steak and cheese here, since you have cheese. And I'm pretty sure the cheese is pretty decent based off the shabu one. What I'm not liking already though is the fact that you have to get up to get all this meat. And I feel like a lot of people are probably going to drop a lot of these trays. Maybe they're just waiting till later to get some robots employed. At the shabu place next door, they use robots. It's the same company again, so I'm not sure. Maybe they're waiting for robots or something. Well, cooks up pretty fast, it looks like. But while that is finishing cooking, I pulled a few finished things here. Yeah, the french fry, it's crispy, that's for sure. It's a little oily though, like more so than usual. I don't know what this is. It's like a shirt. I don't know. I thought it might be surimi, but it doesn't taste like seafood. I'm not sure. Chicken karage. You can make up your own sauces, which is nice. The chicken's nice and crunchy. Crispy, pretty good. I guess you can make your own udon because they have this chashu pork, like a ramen place. That must be why that miso soup looks so creamy. Maybe it's like a pork miso. Yeah, this chashu pork is pretty good. Some already cooked mushrooms here, I think, again for the ramen or the udon. By the way, I feel like there might be a little bit of sugar in these mushrooms. That's an interesting flavor. Okay. Let's try this beef straight and see how the texture is. Well, this beef is pretty tough. I definitely overcooked it, but it's a really tough beef. I think they sliced it too thick. Okay, I brought one of those trays. They have small trays. These are the larger size ones. All right, so the fatty one. Again, this beef seems a little bit tough. Maybe it's just a day, because I swear next door at the shabu place the beef was softer. Get a steak and cheese going. load this up with cheese, it won't be as bad. Well, I guess that beef is done. Beef doesn't need to be. Let's try to keep it more medium. Alright, so we got a fatty and a lean beef in here. Let that cool off a second, but look at the cheese. Wow. Well, it tastes better with the cheese, but this beef is so tough, man, that I'm not liking it. I guess you have to factor in that this buffet is only 300 baht, so I guess if you're okay to eat a tougher cut of meat, I think if they just sliced it thinner, it would be so much better. But they sliced it kind of thick. It's like 2 millimeters thick. It's weird to eat ramen at a buffet. I've never done such a thing, but we're gonna try it out because these look like pretty nice noodles. Just a little bit. So a little bit of mushrooms over here. And then that chashu pork. You know what? I'm gonna make 2. Oh, there's even curry here. I'm gonna do an udon one as well because I like udon. Just a little bit. Okay. Now let's try that miso soup. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're not even supposed to put the soup in, but I'm gonna try it. Green onion. There's some fried garlic here. Now it does say miso ramen soup here. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's actually quite watery. I guess that makes sense, being ramen stock. Let's go back to the table and try these out. Alright, let's try the one with the regular ramen noodles. Very savory, umami. It's a very good soup broth. So yeah, that's really good. It's just I don't come to a barbecue place to fill up on ramen though, but it is really good. The noodles are good. They're al dente. A little bit softer than al dente. Alright, let's try the udon noodles. Yeah, those are good too. Yeah, so they actually have a really good ramen here. Well, obviously you gotta make it yourself, but interesting. Our little, I guess this might be part of I don't know if there's bone marrow or pork intestine. Well, we'll try it anyways. Interesting flavor. Quite chewy. That's brisket. Oh yeah. So now you can put the brisket into your ramen if you want. Beef ramen. Scallop is slowly cooking away. Not bad, not bad. At first I was wondering why did they have the moat, because it's a barbecue place, but I think they do it to keep the oil splattered down, because none of this oil has splattered on me, which is something that happens very often with these kind of plates. But obviously with the moat of soup, all the oil just drips down into the soup and just makes a super flavorful soup. So, interesting. Guess I'll have a little bit of shabu while I'm here then. Granted, more like a dry shabu. Alright, put some cheese on the scallop. I think I overcooked the scallop though, it's obvious. Even though I overcooked the scallop, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's amazingly good. Considering that was cooking for like 40 minutes, I think. So I went and decided to try some pork because the beef here just isn't good. So I think that might be a pork tongue. So I already have it cooked up here. Yeah. I guess that's pork tongue. Never had it before. It's much chewier than beef tongue. And beef tongue is kind of chewy on its own. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Not my thing though. Maybe we just have a big thing of fatty bacon. It looks like pork belly. I guess it's pork belly. It's not bacon. It's not smoked. So here you can just see. Oh, you know what? That actually tastes a lot like that chashu pork, but just fattier. I'm not gonna eat that fat. This looks like fake bacon, like processed, reassembled pork bits. Let's see what this is like. Oh yeah, that has the smoky flavor of bacon and saltiness as well. That tastes pretty good. Probably not healthy, but it tastes pretty good. In fact, that's so salty I want to cut it with some vegetable. Yeah, not bad. So the last pork I'm trying is some thick cut, really fatty looking thing. I don't know what kind of pork this would be called, but there it is. chewy. Very fatty though. It's not bad, I guess. I'm not gonna eat the shrimp or the squid. Not for me. I gotta make some comments about this salad bar. The people that made this place have no concept of food safety. You see, this dude just pulled tongs out of that vat and is handling raw meat. And then you have vegetables over it. You have a salad bar next to a raw meat bar. So if you eat any of this food without cooking it, you're gonna get sick. So just be a word of caution there. Just look at this. You got sauces. I dropped a mushroom into the sauce because they're tongs. It's really strange. Poorly planned. Alright. So I've been here like an hour and I'm not remotely full because look how small this griddle is. This is a bell pepper. That's an onion, right? So it's gonna take... You basically don't have enough time to actually eat a lot of food here because they're purposely making it inefficient to eat. I also don't understand why they're giving out paper cups when the business next door, owned by the same company, uses plastic cups. So this place is like throwing away how many thousands of cups every year, I don't know. So it's a really strange place. Frankly, I don't like it, but we'll see. Well, alright, let's try a shrimp after all. Pretty sizable shrimp. I mean, before it was cooked. Well, I gotta say, that tastes pretty good. It's quite soft. And it's been cooking, it's fully cooked for sure. There's like a little bit of sweetness to that meat. Quite interesting. There's the head. Yeah, I can suck the stuff out of the head there. Very soft. So I would say that's probably the highlight of this place, the shrimp. Unfortunately, I don't really like farmed animals because they're fed toxic foods. Usually seafood that's farmed is fed the fish that's unfit for human consumption. So it's just passing, eventually you're eating the same poison, just through another animal. Well, anyways, I guess another complaint. There's no scissors. So you can't cut the vegetables, you know? So it's just, these have been cooking for like 30 minutes. You can't, yeah, it's weird. Alright, so the meal was 723 baht. That's something like $21. So 2 people, all you can eat buffet. That's pretty good, but this barbecue place is just not really good. We're right next door, the same company. This Suki Shabu place is good. So if you're gonna have to choose between the restaurants, I would go to the Suki place. That beef was so disgusting. It was probably the worst beef I've had living in this country. Australians, hate to tell you, they don't know how to make beef. They don't feed their beef corn, I don't think. I think it's natural, it's grass, but it's very chewy because of that. Anyways, I'm not going to go back to that barbecue place because I felt like I was going to get sick watching all these people fondling that salad bar right next to a raw meat bar. It's just weird no food safety, really. So, I hate to complain about places, but if you go there, I'm pretty sure you're going to get sick. And the beef was disgusting. One highlight though, the shrimp was really good, the scallop was good, and it was overcooked. So if you like seafood, that place is really good for seafood. But again, seafood is all full of plastic, so it's unregulated. Alright, I'll see you at the next restaurant.